We see a lot of foreign companies wanting to set up subsidiaries in India, and the big question is whether a person who is a foreigner and not of Indian origin can be a director in such Indian subsidiaries. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether a foreigner can be a director in Indian company, what are the rules and regulations that one has to follow to be a director in India, and also the taxation on remuneration which is paid to such a foreigner as a director in the Indian subsidiary. I am Yashwant Nijagal, a chartered accountant in practice. So in the case of a foreign company wanting to set up a subsidiary in India, obviously they would want to have some sort of control in the day-to-day operations of the Indian company. Now in such a scenario, a foreigner, which is basically to say that a person who is not of Indian origin can be a director in the Indian company, provided there is a valid work permit, which is basically to say that you should have an employment visa. This is because there are two kinds of directorship. One is your executive directorship and the second is your non-executive directorship. The executive directorship would allow you to sign documents on behalf of the companies and engage in banking transactions. And for this role, you have to have an employment visa. And in any other scenario, if you want to be on the advisory board as a non-executive directorship, you need not have any such valid employment visa and you can still be a non-executive director in such Indian company. So let's come to the second point. So whether you are an executive director or a non-executive director, any monies paid to such people will have to be declared in India and suitable income tax returns will have to be filed in India. Keep in mind that these restrictions with respect to having a valid work permit will apply only if you are looking to be a director in the Indian subsidiary, and such valid work permit or a visa is not required if you are only looking to be a shareholder in the Indian company. So if you are a foreigner and all you are looking to do is invest in Indian companies, you just have to be aware of the restrictions and conditions imposed by the FEMA rules and FDI regulations.